Doom.
Test.
And we should be rolling. Let's see. My thing's squiggling. That thing's squiggling. Let's see if your guys' thing squiggles. Say hello, adventurers.
Hello, adventurers.
Hey,
Hello, adventurers.
everybody's
Hello.
thing squiggles. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm Long Tom. This is the Long Tom Lounge. Let's Play Tuesdays, where we play Caverns and Clombos, which is a riff on Dungeons and Dragons, hence the Caverns and the Clombos. What's up, chat? How you doing, Slope? Yeah, we're gonna pick up our adventure from where we left off last time. But prior to that, we have a little bit of housekeeping to do. And prior to the housekeeping, tonight's edition of Monday's Tuesday Madcap Recap. So if you're ready for that Monday, feel free.
Last week on K&K, the party discovered new rules and set up base camp at what is the place called, Kavern Master?
It is the Pele Bon'Onya
I was gonna say that.
It's-
We set up camp at the Pele Bon'Onya Nature Preserves. After we set up camp, we spent a good amount of time discussing the rules of the game, as the update made it possible for the Cavern Master to create a bunch of mechanics for us, the players, to utilize and make his life a living nightmare, which we plan on doing. Anyway, after that, we touched bases with the Onceler once again, and as usual, it was pretty entertaining because we were all pretty confused and had no idea what was going on for the most part. That's not true for everyone. That's mostly just true for me. But in addition to this, we learned that it may or may not be Abide's last game. Which Cavern Master? Is there any news on that?
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Abide has had Abide baby. So until they sort that out, we're kind of up in the air. But in the meantime, I'm happy to walk his characters around town and send him off with Salvo to do stuff and things like that. Like there's however long he steps away for, there's always a space to step back. So
Excellent. Thank you so much for filling us in on that.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So this week on K&K, will the adventurer right the past wrongs that they've been wrongfully imprisoned for, which they finally escaped a few episodes ago from the Rock? Or will it be total, utter chaos? Join us this week on Caverns and Colombos.
All right, thank you, Monday.
I'm here to smack things and drink slurp.
Yeah, that's Brock's job. All right, if you folks wouldn't mind when you load in, joining me on the end of the dock. Look at that, pow! Speak of the devil. Couple quick housekeeping things. In the new Caverns and Clombos, temperature and stamina will be turned on. So those of you who are spellcasters currently or were spellcasters with your characters, anything that affects temperature or stamina affects now. Something that affects your spells. There was a question last time, where did he get a grappler? The easy answer is you have one already. We kind of glossed over it at the Pele Bon'Onya Nature Preserve, but in addition to your weapons and armor, you guys have all your like regular gear. So if, for example, your character had a grappling hook before, they have one now, and so they have a grappler. You have your bed rolls, you have, your like your holy symbol, and you have your, whatever different tools you might have already acquired in the game. Beyond that, everybody roll me a 10-sided die real quick.
9.
3.
Remy?
Guys, just give me a sec. 8.
So on your person currently, Monday, you have 575 gold. Remy, you are currently carrying 700 gold, and Trone is carrying 725 gold. So while you're carrying anything that you don't have or you think you might not have or you might need to pick up, that's money you can use for that. And while we're on the topic of grapplers, I know last time we were in Cutlass Cove, we had a little bit of broken movement. And now, granted, a lot of that was my math being bad, but people were also using grapplers to essentially slingshot themselves across the map. So moving forward, grapplers can only be used for vertical or quasi-vertical movement. Not, I'm just gonna sling it out and grab that tree and yank myself. I might be willing to work out something for Monday's Character Monday, being a monk, but everybody else is gonna have to use them the way they go. Beyond that, movement is the typical 10 meters plus or minus your will, and then add in whatever. If you have a class ability that lets you move an extra distance, you can use that as well for your movement. Anytime you dash, which is double movement, which we've done in the past, you can dash 3 times in a row, plus your will bonus. So, like, say you have a +1 will, you can dash 4 times in a row, and that's what will is for making it fast for taking using either negative or rolls or, skill checks, etc., etc. But, oh, that was the last thing. Another thing we didn't address as far as your weapons go, because again, it's not really. I was trying to cram it all in there, but we forgot about stuff. Mention that metal weapons, melee essentially. Those are the only ones that could take on enchantments. They're also the only ones that could melee martial weapons or martial is just that regular weapon that simply 10 times the cost, but with a level 3 durability. Because what we're going to do, the same thing that we've always done, like if your sword breaks, you can replace it entirely with metal or with craftable items if you have enough skills and tools and resources for that. But yeah, aside from that, I think that's pretty much good to go here. You guys have any questions before we roll ahead?
I'm having issues logging in. I will let you know as soon as I'm logged in. If worse comes to worse, I'll log in on my phone.
Okay. Well, try and drag that out.
So 16 meters of movement, 3 will and 3 for the barbarian, +10.
Yep. That's there's a bunch of things that just couldn't be, uh, you know, easily translated or actually translated into the actual character game with the fact that it's a monk class carrying, 2nd all the ones that were listed are different ones, and then talking about, once a day play Villageville, and they're like, oh, this is 1 meter of rough terrain, so maybe that's not quite, some game mechanic that was already existing. A lot of the things are like that. Like, for example, the barbarian's rage is spread out between his off damage, his charms that he gets for health, and stuff like this that spread out over all the bosses that are killed. So I can't just throw a spell every time the boss rages or whatever. Someone read the chat. Let's see. I'll go back and read it for you. I have the words on it. uh, what kind of background noise is that? Uh-oh. Some Cutlass capture card. Oh, I wonder if I'm
Can
in.
you hear me? Is there any noise from me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm in the game channel too. Um,
Can you hear me talking right now?
yes.
You can?
Yep. It says there's a blender. Sounds like dishes. All we hear is Remy not being quiet. Someone read the chat. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, vacuumator. Okay, what's it sound like now? Ay, ay, ay.
Hello? Can you? What
I,
about now? Do you hear the background noise now?
I never heard a background noise.
Same here.
This is all coming from chat.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't hear anything.
I apologize. I have to dry my hair.
You can go.
I don't know. Chat isn't saying anything. I think we're in the delay.
Okay, so I am currently
Now
logging on
is
my
good,
phone,
says
but I will
Sirius.
be right on in 2 seconds.
All right, it's okay. We are apparently fixing the audio. Do 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 do. So it wasn't game sound. It was some other weird sound. Syria. It's good now, but it was fascinating, says Slope.
Yeah, it's me. My wife is using a blow dryer, but for some reason my mic is getting picked up by multiple sources again, and I'm just trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Huh. And I'm too quiet. This always happens. So if I crank this bad Larry up a little. Yeah, because I never really peek out. I'd have to start screaming to peek out on that, actually. Work it back just a hair. All right, we're gonna pretend. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Not last stream, but stream before. My whole scene crashed. I had to replace all the audio elements. I had to replace everything, and I'm still working out the kinks. So I appreciate you folks helping me out in the chat, because I don't know what I'm doing. Slope says you have to whisper, Remy. All right.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out that the audio is still whacked, but I'm gonna try to power on.
All right.
All right,
I mean,
just heads up. I have bear and wolf animals active right now, so my damage resistance will be magic and mental, however we want to use that, and wolf
what?
gives advantage for all allies within 10 feet of whoever I'm attacking.
All right. So what we're going to continue to do is play Caverns and Columbos. If it's not in the rules that I sent you, then it's not a thing. And we can talk about it being a thing, but you can't just keep saying things are things. So for right now, you're a bruiser, and you have all the stats and abilities that I sent you. Anything that wasn't on there, we can talk about, like I was saying. But I can't just have you making up rules and not telling me until we're playing. That's... Hey, Panda's in the chat. What's up, Panda? But all right. So you folks are recently departed from Con Queso's ship at the end of the pier here in Cutlass Cove. The last time you folks were here, not specifically these folks, but the other party and Abide, who, if I recall, is hiding in a barrel in the ship. You're sent by the Pele Bon'Onya to retrieve some artifacts. There may have been a little bit of misunderstanding. Rather than come and investigate and visit the temple, the entire city was widely assailed by your ship's cannons, as well as cannons that you had built on the island across the bay. And after which you made land, shot yourselves in a vehicle you had made across the entire town, skipping the entirety of it, grabbed the artifacts you were looking for, caused numerous explosions on your way out of town, and escaped in a further hail of cannon fire and retaliatory gunfire from the town. The town... Oh, hey. What's up, baby? You hitting on me? The town, as you folks can see, is in a wide state of disarray. Hey, Monday made it. Despite the disarray, people seem in relatively fair moods. You guys get a few looks as you get off your ship, but more out of curiosity than anything. Nobody seems to recognize you, at least not immediately. And the entirety of Cutlass Cove lies before you. What would you folks like to get into?
Well, we'd like to get into Cutlass Cove.
Any plans while you're in Cutlass Cove?
I believe we have to go to the Electric Boogaloo. No, the what is it called? Daily Bugle to... Oh, I left that out of the recap. I'm sorry, guys. I did a bad recap this week. I'll do better next week. We have to go to the Daily Bugle to repair the ship, right? Something like that. We have to repair the ship, and there's something at the Daily Bugle.
Correct.
There's some guy hiding in the Daily Bugle who thinks he's like a photographer or something.
That's right. The Onceler believes that you might be able to make a contact at the Daily Blunderbus to either gain information on a bunch of things you guys want to know, or to trade information you might have for favors. Beyond that, the ship does need repair, which Abitus, Guy, and Con Queso set out to go and find the harbor masters to arrange that. Well, Guy and Con Queso do. Abitus stays in his barrel in the ship. But yeah, the other thing, you're trying to find information on the old heroes and or their artifacts, or etc., etc. More information on your guys' major situation you're in.
With Zarthos and Morio.
Close. Mortho and Zario.
I'm trying. Mortho and Zario. I'm trying.
Here, think of it this way: that it's short for pizzeria.
Are you serious? No way.
Yeah, he's a tomato head, short for pizzeria.
Oh my god, that's so amazing. I'm never gonna forget that now.
You're welcome. Yeah, yep.
I think we should just march into town, and if anybody looks at us funny, punch them in the face.
All right, we're gonna use our new movement just for the sake of convenience and just to keep things happening at a pace that's manageable. You guys can go ahead and move however you want. But as you stroll across the docks, again, you see buildings that have been laid waste to, businesses that are burnt out, old fires, piles of like just random debris and detritus that over the last, not quite a month since the incident, um, people have been picking up. There's still a lot of work to do, but uh, everything seems well on its way. Um, and as you come up to these stairs, this is essentially the main drag of town. Uh, we have here on the right what appears to be a hastily put together bar, your run of the mill magic shop. Um, at the end of the street up here is the epicenter of most of the destruction. It seems to be the local constable office and jail. They had a little kind of like, enclave up here, and all of its defenses were taken out in a apparently massive explosion. And then off to the left and right in town, there's, lining the shore, all the harbor district, Con Queso and Abitas, or excuse me, Con Queso and Guy head to the docks down at that end of town. And you folks are left to decide your next steps.
All right, I'm gonna look around right now to see if anybody is doing any like heavy lifting or something to help them move some stuff out of the way.
All right. Um, go ahead and make me the easiest perception check you've ever made.
27.
Yeah, jeez. How? All right. So yeah, no, there's activity, there's work going on around town. People are, you know, like for example, down here, all these beams and stuff need to come out. There's people working up here on the cannon, stuff like that. Um, but what do you want to do? You want to approach somebody or?
I look over at Plantain Guy and say, "Hey, you go find the guy at the Bugle. I'll stick around and help these guys as much as possible. Holler if you need me."
All right.
Okie dokie.
Uh,
Gotta go find the bugle guy.
You guys look like you could use some help.
all right. Monday, what are you gonna get into?
Okay, so I'm currently in my Monday olive skin, but I'm not actually playing Monday. I'm playing the Nox.
Yeah.
And I am going to go to the Daily Bugle.
You're gonna go with Musa.
Yusa.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna stick back with Brock because I think it's always good that at least two people be together. And then I will also look for people to help, but most likely what will end up happening is I'm gonna walk around with my lute out and just write songs about people doing work.
All right. So let's see. And Remy, you're just gonna work your way up to the bugle, yeah?
Yeah.
Or excuse
Do I
me,
need to-
the blunderbuss.
Do I need to go by steps or do I just go up there right now? Are we doing rolls for each one or?
I mean, you can move, your regular distance, whatever. We can say you're like halfway there or something. You know what I mean? We're not.
Okay.
It's not super strict. It's not. I'm just trying to figure out a way to easily keep track of where all you folks are. So Monday and excuse me, Knox and Brock, you walk up. There's a a bunch of guys working. They're bigger guys, you know. They look like they might be part of the guard crew for this area. You know, across the street from you is a little lockup building, and you know, more defenses and whatnot. But there is a crew working to clean this up over here. What do you want to?
May I incur whether or not may I take a look around and see if there are any like beggars or poor people about, people that, you know, just kind of sit and watch everything?
There are numerous like people who are obviously down on their luck. The
May,
attack on the city was extraordinarily detrimental to the entire trade industry, destroyed a bunch of houses, stuff like that.
may I approach the most I want to approach someone who looks very down on their luck, but who's also just kind of sitting and watching everything.
Okay.
And I would like to take a satchel of 5 gold, and I'd like to kind of twing it in the air, like twingle it in the air, and then I'm going to just approach this person, and I'm gonna say, you look pretty down in the dumps right now, but worry not, I can help a little bit. This might ease your burdens. And I toss a satchel of 5 gold at the person, and I also say, I'm looking for information about the Daily Blunderbus. Do you have anything? And also, who's in charge around here?
He reaches behind his back and pulls out a newspaper he's sitting on, you know, to keep the cold out between his bottom and the ground. And he goes, "You mean this?" And then he gestures widely around town, and amongst all the litter and trash that's strewn everywhere in town, there's numerous copies of the Daily Blunderbus, like almost like somebody airdropped them into town. And it says in bold print across the front, Heroes of Havoc County, escape Boss Hog.
Oh no, that's terrible. Were they the ones who caused all this? Awful, horrible, unimaginable, that I would never take part in, damage.
He's like, yeah, that's them. He's like, that's why they got the nickname, the Heroes of Havoc County, because of all the mayhem.
Well, worry not, for a new day has occurred, and we are here to help you. And I toss him another 5 gold.
All right. He thanks you like deeply. He's like, thank you. This will go a long ways. You know, he's like, I'm gonna go get a hot meal right now, and he dips in the direction of that the makeshift bar that I pointed out.
Excellent. I'm gonna spend the rest of my time, if it's okay, just walking around, making small talk, handing out coins. Like, I will dedicate 100 gold coins to this endeavor.
All right. Brock.
Walk up to the guards like, "Hey, Tiny, let me help you move that."
He's like, oh, look at the size of you. He's like, listen, if you really want to help us, these cannons need moved. He goes, if you can run down to the workshop and find yourself a metal pickaxe, come back, you can help us crack them up, and take them away.
All right, cool. That's what I'll do.
All right. Remy, have at it, my friend.
So I'm still making my way up to the Daily Blunderbus.
Yeah.
And
As
it
you
seems oh, go ahead.
Go. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Musa notices that it seems like boarded up, or there's no way in. And he kind of like peeks through the windows to see if anyone's in there.
As you approach, you do in fact notice that the trash is stacked high, um, almost like it hasn't been removed in a while, and the place is in fact shuttered tightly. When you folks were here last time, again, not these characters, but your other characters, the same shutters were pulled. The only difference between then and now is there was red lights flashing then. There are not red lights flashing now, but it is still shuttered up. But you note an intercom uh, and keypad on the door.
Um, is there like a push to talk button on there?
There sure is.
So I proceed to hit the button. Hello? Is anyone there?
So you wait a little bit, and there's a little hum, and then what seems like might be an automated message plays, and it says that the lobby of the Daily Blunderbus is currently closed. For any complaints, please contact us through our complaint line, located on the beach. Thank you, and have a great day.
Hit it on the beach. What a weird place to have a helpline.
It's a complaint line.
Yeah. Oh, well. I guess it's going to tell me to go kick rocks,
Ow.
basically.
Lightning. Yeah, the Daily Blunderbuss is it's kind of like a tabloid. Um, most of the news in it is not very good, but every once in a while there is that pearl of truth. But because of the quality of the rest of the magazine, or excuse me, the newspaper, people uh, tend to, ignore anything that is true. But because they write a lot of nonsense, because they write a lot about locals and local events, they get a significant amount of complaints. Over time, they found that, especially here in Cutlass Cove, which again is home to hundreds and hundreds of pirates and adventurers and buccaneers and what have you, uh, letting them directly into the building when they had a complaint was not the safest bet. So for as long as most people in town can remember, the doors of the Daily Blunderbuss have been locked, and the complaint department is reached by phone down on the beach.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Monday, Knox is still just looting around.
Yes, I am basically
reverse
doing PR for the group.
reverse looting with their loot.
Exactly.
All right, Tron, you find anything in there?
I grabbed a pickaxe and a shovel, and I'm headed back to the cannons.
Nice.
Okay, back. When do we start?
He says to go ahead. Any of this debris that you can clear up. There's a big green chest on the dock. Any supplies that you pull off of this stuff, throw it down there. Remy, what do you got there, bud?
Guess Moose is going down to the beach. He's gonna go look, see if there really is some helpline down here or complaint line.
All right. As you approach, you note that there is in fact a very well illuminated and marked telephone that has the Daily Blunderbuss logo on it. It's there's graffiti. It's been vandalized numerous times, but it seems to be in working order.
I look at the telephone. Is there like a direct line? Is this a direct line?
It seems to be. It seems to be almost like an intercom, just with a handset.
Oh, so I hit the button again to talk.
All right.
Hello? Is anyone there?
You've reached the Daily Blunderbus. What can I help you with?
I was just wondering what's going on in your building. It's locked up. I was hoping to kind of take a visit and see what it's all about.
You're like, no, that's old news, friend. Nobody comes in the Blunderbuss.
What if I got stories?
He says, well, we're talking right now, ain't we?
Yeah, but how do I know I'm talking to who I'm talking to?
Listen, is this some kind of complaint?
Well, yeah, I'm complaining. I want to go in the building.
You're
I wanna
complaining?
Well, it's yeah, a little bit.
The complaint department is open, my friend.
You guys aren't really nice. I can see why they called the blunderbuss. Okay, well, I guess have a regular day.
Thanks,
hang up.
pal. You too. Thanks for reading the Blunderbus.
That got me nowhere.
Maybe they don't like complaints.
Well, I'm just gonna go back to the other guys in town. What he reported on.
All right. Monday, what are you getting into, bud?
Okay, so I want to go back to Trone, and I say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
And Brock responds,
Oh, sorry, Brock.
Trying looks at him. Hold a bunch of junk. You go take it over that chest.
Excellent. Okay, so I start lifting stuff up and taking it over to the chest if I can figure out these controls. Okay. Yes, I got it. That's what I'm doing.
right on. Yeah, any of this other debris you want to break, Trone, he says, go ahead, feel free. And he says, in fact, if you get that finished, you're welcome to clean up any other debris you find through town. He said, anything you find, go ahead and deposit into that chest, and come see him when you're done. And you're just gonna continue to help him there Monday.
I also say, hey Trone, I'm gonna go check on Remy. I'll be back in shortly. Not Remy. I'm sorry. I am gonna go check on Musafa.
Just Musa. Musa.
Musa. That's very easy. One of my friends is named Musa. Okay, so I'm gonna go check on Musa.
The way you said Mufasa just killed me. I don't know. Mufasa?
I got a key for the blunderbuss right now. I hold up the pickaxe.
What was that, John?
Said, I got a key for the blunderbuss right now, and I hold up the pickaxe to Monday before he leaves.
I grabbed the Monday, the pickaxe.
All right. So all right. You guys are cleaning up town. Musa on their way back. Let's see. What do we got? Oh yeah. All
I
right.
forgot I have stuff I could sell.
Yeah. So, on that note, Remy, what do you want to do?
Well, as I was going down, I just passed. Monday, what's your character's name?
Knox.
Knox. I just passed Knox and be like, hey, I just came from the blunderbuss. They're not very nice. And they don't really take kindly to complaints. They got a stupid intercom on the beach, and it's pointless. You go over there, and you tell them you got a complaint, and then they opened up cannons on their building. So I don't know if you're going over there now. Not very nice people.
Thank you so much for letting me know. I really appreciate that, and it's very apparent to me now you have never kissed anyone's behind before. So I'm going to go and try, and I will let you know how it goes.
Yeah, okay. I wish you luck. I'm going to go see what Brock's doing. Looks like he's having fun.
Excellent.
Right.
Thank you.
See you later.
Oh, great. All right. So yeah, Remy, Brock's helping clear up town. If you would like to join him, cleaning up debris and depositing it on the dock into that green chest. There's a workshop over here you may be able to find tools in. But Monday. Oh, Remy, go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm a bit more of a hands-off kind of banana.
All right. What do you want to
I work with encouragement. You're doing good, Brock.
All right.
You're doing real good.
You are too.
He,
I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it good.
he casts guidance on Brock. There you go. All
Don't
right.
cast guidance on Brock. More than debris will break.
Yeah, Monday. Let's give this a shot over here. Whoa, I almost gassed us.
Okay, do I know the number for the, or is it just one of those like you pick up?
Yeah,
type of
it's just like an intercom. You just pretty much pick up and then you push a button. It's a
Okay.
direct line.
Before I start, what are we trying to find from the Blunderbus out of character?
Well, there's a
We
bunch
need
of
to
stuff.
connect because the Onceler told us that.
That there might be some way to utilize a resource like a newspaper to find out information on any of the stuff you guys want to know.
Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, all right,
Like,
I'm good to go. Yeah.
Stuff about Con, stuff about, anything. The artifacts. Pretty much you're just trying to make a contact for the most part.
Excellent.
So, all right. What would you
Okay,
like?
so I would pick up the phone and I would like to try and pull off the biggest deception / bluff.
All right.
And I say, not in my voice, of course, not in my real voice, of course. I say, hello? Hello?
Thank you for calling the Daily Blunderbus. Well, how can I help you?
Oh, absolutely wonderful. I have to say, I am your biggest fan. I read the Daily Blunderbus all the time. But you see here, darling, I have a problem.
He's like, go on.
So I have recently established my living area out in the nature preserve. And I was just wondering if it was possible to establish some sort of way to get your paper out there.
That's normally outside of our area of circulation, but where exactly are we talking here?
In the where in the Pele Bon'Onya Nature Preserve.
It's just Pele Banana pronounced weird, bro. That's it. The Pele
I need to
Bon'Onya.
sit out of character. I need to sit down with you and just be like, okay, what does this weird word actually mean?
We're gonna write out a whole lexicon. All right, this one is Pele Anya. This one's Pele Afya. But the people who live here are the Pele Bon'Onya.
Okay, all right, back in
All right.
character. Okay. Oh, well, we are located at the I have recently set up my shop and it is at the Pele Bon'Onya Nature Reserve.
I see. He's, it would probably cost you a pretty penny to.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm exactly loaded, but I have some currency. What exactly would we be talking about here?
He gives you a figure that's, whatever, like 10 times the normal subscription fee would be. But
What's the normal subscription fee?
we're way in the weeds right now, Monday. You just Where- you're subscribing to the paper?
Well, no, I'm trying to establish a connection, and I basically want to like finesse it into like a two-way relationship instead of just a consumer to business relationship. I will stop. I will just stop.
I mean, I'm not telling you shouldn't do something. I'm just figuring out where we were going.
No worries. I am just trying to pull things out of my hat right now. So
All right, fair enough. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a round to collect your thoughts.
excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, where did you folks go? There you are, working
All
your
right,
way.
as I was clearing out some
down the
areas,
beach.
I see this little chest in this house. I've turned it into a one-story because it was
Ooh.
knocked over.
You have, in
But
fact, found what used to be a second-story chest, but became a ground floor chest during the incursion. What would you like to know about this chest, Drone?
I'm looking around to see if anybody's looking at me before I open it.
You seem to be in the clear. You collapsed that house quasi on yourself, and it has blocked all reasonable view from outside.
Whoa, there's some stuff in here.
There is, in fact, some stuff in there. I realized only well after the fact I never put it in the list of weapons, but pistols count as martial weapons. Gray pistols and gray rifles. Anything above that will be considered a masterwork or magic or blah blah blah.
Hey,
But yeah,
hey,
those
Pink
things
Banana Hammock. Can you
exist.
use one of these guns?
Hanzo, I don't know. They usually scare me. I don't really like to touch guns.
All right, I'll throw them at somebody if they get in my face.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right, I go look for the guards to see if they have anything else they need cleaned up.
All right.
I think
Remy.
I did a pretty good job so far.
Hey Brock, I found an egg. You want an egg? Was petting the chicken, and he gave me an egg. If you get hungry, want an egg?
Yeah, why not? Eggs are good.
All right, they are. Here you go.
All right. Ah, back of your
I
head.
could use these to make more meat pies.
Excellent.
Oh, by the way, see that plant over there? Don't pet it. It'll pet you back.
Roger that.
Nice.
And
that
I go
you
looking for Knox.
mark it off like that. All right. Remy, what did you want to get into on your turn?
I thought I had some idea. Now I forgot what I wanted to do. Just kind of I'm thinking handing over that egg made Musa a little hungry, so he's gonna go check out the restaurant here.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right down. I forgot I needed to do something up here. Because I'm silly. Oops. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. As you're on your way past the explodey plant, you note that there is in fact a banana temple at the top of the hill, which you
Oh,
can see on your way to this magic shop. This any
the magic
Durburger
shop.
in the world is a magic shop.
Oh, okay.
Any place with this meat item thing above and or near the
Oh,
door
that's the food.
is
Okay,
your bar or restaurant. Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, then you know what? I go into this. This is the one I was going into. So, looking for some spells.
All right.
Um,
There's a
how do you?
there's a guy behind the counter. He hey, what's up, Spicy?
Hey,
He
you got any spells?
he says you know that they make everything to order. You know, you can get slurps, you can get, you know, any kind of smoothie, you can get any kind of, you know, any food item of blue or higher quality you can purchase here.
Also, that'd be like a. Yeah, then can I get a drink that makes me uh cools me off when it gets really hot outside?
How many would you like, sir?
Uh, I'll take three.
All right,
I
let's
know it
see
doesn't
what
look
we
like it,
got.
but I can sure put them away.
Man, we got nothing. You want some ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yeah, there's no drink that cools you off. How ridiculous is that?
What?
Yeah, pretty silly.
Dillberry shake.
Yeah, chillberry shake.
Oh, jeez. I derp. You want 3 of those? That'll be
Yes,
150
please.
gold, sir.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let me figure out how to work my inventory, and then I'll give those right to you. Ugh. Here, sir.
Wait, 3 slurp juice whoa, I thought I was helping people. I must have been insulting them by throwing them coins.
Slurp juices are healing potions. We just also use them as
Oh,
adult
yeah. Oh,
beverages.
yes. Okay. I
Yeah,
understand. Okay. All right. Cool.
adult
Cool. Cool.
beverages are like 10 for $1 kind of thing. You know what I mean? But these are actually potions. All right. And Trone, you wanted to know if there was anything else that needed clearing up?
Yeah, asking if there's anything else needed to be clearing up, or I'm gonna go press the button on the intercom with the pickaxe.
All right. The guard says that the only other major thing that he can think of is that they had a roof collapse in this building here, and that if you go talk to them, they're a group of privateers, independent men. They're not, you know, associated with the town. They're not associated, uh, you know, with the guards. But they might need some help from somebody your size if you're still up for it.
Yeah, sure. Let me get the others, see if they want to help.
Alrighty. And Monday.
Yes. The game just crashed, but it should come right back up.
Oh no. Did you think anything you wanted to ask, say, or do with this intercom?
Oh, no. I would like to go back to Trone and Musa, and the second I see Musa, I just say they are the most unreasonable people I have ever spoke to in my entire life. You are absolutely correct, Musa.
I'm just a banana, but I'm a pretty good judge of character.
All right. So
right.
you folks all run into each other. It's getting to be the end of the first day here that you guys have been working around town trying to get stuff done. And yeah, what would you like to do now that you are back
Hey,
together?
well, you were pushing buttons on the blunderbuss and complaining to people, and you were walking around playing your guitar for people. There's a house of pirates over there that might be more helpful than anybody else in this town to us right now.
I'm also curious about that banana temple up there. Maybe they'll be friendlier to me if they're banana people like me.
Brock, do you think they'll fix our ship for us?
Well, if they're having a problem with their roof, if we fix them with their roof, maybe they'll help us.
All right, I'm in. I will provide the entertainment for the crew as they fix the roof.
And if they try to hurt us, well, then I feel sorry for them.
So do I.
All right. So you two are going to the pirates, and you're gonna head up to the temple, or are you going with them?
Sure.
All right.
I think they got it, right?
All right. So here, everybody, come back. We're gonna from here. We're gonna do the whole. We're gonna do our actual movement in turn. And starting with Remy, you note that the only seemingly reasonable and easily accessible route, and the most obvious one, is in fact that flight of stairs over yonder. And you folks, from here, I mean, you can see your building from where you are, but how would you like to approach it?
Oh, I'm going to hop this wall.
All right, Remy, go ahead and take your movement.
How many meters is that again? 10?
Plus your will bonus, whatever that is.
Okay, it's 10.
So, all right, and Trone, you're gonna jump that wall. You're
Yeah,
gonna look
if we're in a
first.
non-combat situation, is the take 10 rule in effect?
Like for skill checks and stuff, you mean?
Yeah, so like if I wanted to use athletics to get over that wall, I could do a take 10 and just use my modifier bonus added to it.
Yeah. We could do that for sure.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to take 10.
All right.
Gives me a 20 on athletics.
Give me a second one.
Sure.
For the landing.
29 on the landing.
Okay. All right. So you jump the wall, no problem, and you land, catch your heel on a dumpster on the other side, which shockingly slows you just enough for you to realize that the entire alley is completely filled with broken glass on the surface, and you manage to just like stop your forward momentum just enough to catch yourself before you land in all the glass. Monday, what would you like to do? Theoretically.
I am connecting at the moment back to the
Yeah.
server. The when as soon as I get back in, I would like to I go with Brock to and I
Give me a acrobatics check.
yes,
You're
thank
following him over the
you.
wall.
Yeah, thank you. 8.
All right.
I grab
so,
him as he's falling past me.
Give me. Let me think. What can we? Uh, I guess it would be another athletics, huh?
Ooh, that one's a little better. 9.
Oh no, no. I meant for Tron.
Oh.
Got a 17.
All right. Yeah. So it's like impossible for you to fail at anything physical. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Um, so yeah, Knox, you jump over the wall, and as you come over, you realize one, the drop is farther than you thought it was. Two, there's a dumpster in the way, and three, where you're going to actually land is completely full of broken bottles and glass and shards of who knows what. And just as you're bracing yourself for this like inevitability, you feel the giant meaty hand of Brock reach out and grab you just by the scruff of the neck and pull you back onto the dumpster.
Excellent. Oh my God. Brock, you did well. Tonight, I'm buying you a drink.
Unless you didn't have a nice fall.
Remy, go ahead.
I'm just making my way still, so another 10 meters. All right.
You can't duck and use a spyglass at the same time. FYI. So as you get close to the stairs, you recognize a mix of the Pele Falafia architecture and pirate architecture, and also the Pele Bon'Onya architecture, leading up to highly decorated Pele Bon'Onya sculptures and statues at the top. It looks like it's just very, very old and has been repaired by, pretty much the people who live here from, various substances and various, resources that they had on hand at the time. But looks to be a pretty run-of-the-mill set of stairs, so insofar.
All right.
Brock, what do you got?
I'm going to use Aid Another to help Nox onto that ledge overlooking the alley of glass so they can kind of like tightrope past it.
All right. I presume Nox is going to go along with this.
100%.
All right. You successfully aid Nox onto the ledge then.
As we're doing this, I sing, "Oh, thank you so much, be inspired." Bardic inspiration to Brock.
Nice.
And Nox confers one bardic inspiration to Nox. So you both are jumping up
That's
on the
Nox
ledge
to Brock.
and
Yeah.
traversing. All right. So yeah, go ahead and skirt your way down the end of the alley. And you can hop down off over yonder somewhere. We're back up to Remy.
I'm gonna make my way up these stairs.
All right. Do 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 do
Right.
do do do.
That's it.
All right.
I can see my ship from here.
You note on the way up that inscribed on the front of some of the steps is the Pele Bon'Onya pictograph script, and it says cleanliness is next to peeliness.
Oh, I can get down with that.
All right. Brock.
All right. I'm going to eye the building and see if my instincts tell me to be prepared or to not be.
All right. Give me a perception.
17.
17. All right. The building doesn't raise any major alarms. The roof is obviously like severely caved in. In fact, from what you can tell, there used to be an entire another floor above this one when this all fell down. That just doesn't exist anymore. The people who live here, you can tell from the stuff, just laying around out front. They're obviously familiar with some kind of combat or adventuring of some sort. They might just be like buccaneers, but the place has the trappings of people who, you know, do hard labor and physical, what have you.
Walk up and knock on the door.
All right, there's a gruff voice from inside. He's like, "Who is it?"
Guard sent me to help you clean up your roof. My name's Brock.
The door pops open. There's a few guys inside. They're sitting around playing cards. As I mentioned a little earlier, it's gotten a little later in the evening, so they're kind of set up for chilling. But the guy wants to know who sent you and why. Essentially, explain yourself.
Guard said you were having a problem with your roof. Said you needed help being cleared, so he sent me to clear it.
All right. He's like he like wildly cocks one of his eyebrows, but he's like, "Okay," and he points over your shoulder at Monday. And he's like, "What about this one?"
It's my inspiration.
I chime in and I say, I brought the party. Let's get this started. No. That's not what I do. I chime in and I say, I'm going to regale you guys with some wonderful music as my companion fixes your roof.
Is it like that? That's a little weird, but yeah, come on in. Actually, we haven't heard any music since they blew up the tavern. Hey, Izzy Miller just
Wait a
subscribed.
minute.
To that.
Monsters.
Just go up to the tavern? I
Yeah,
need to find this people and kill him.
we had a dockside tavern. The gang down in the center of town converted one of their buildings into like a little speakeasy, but it's not the same. There's no stage. There's it's cramped. It's not meant to be a bar. So
It knocks. Maybe one day you could raise enough money and create a stage here.
That's a beautiful dream.
the guy looks at you. He's like, the roof's upstairs. Believe it or not.
Oh, I was going to be in the basement. That helps. Thanks.
All right. If Knox could let me out this door, I'll be right back. And Remy.
All right. I'm going to make my way up the stairs. Oh!
Oh, no. What's lesson number 1, Remy?
Perception checks.
But what are you
Fell
checking
a
for?
Trap. Traps.
Always check for traps, Remy.
Oh.
So, Remy, you fall down into a recess, and as you make your way towards the bottom, some terrible, terrible things happen.
Terrible things.
Here's one of the terrible things now.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Get him, Remy. Get him. Ah, nicely done. Good thing you're a cleric and are good at fighting undead. Look at all these other poor saps who didn't do nearly as well as you.
True. And look at this. Is this a weapon? A machete. I found a weapon. All right. Do.
All
I
right.
don't think I can carry this, though. Oh, it's a machete, though. But that's a regular weapon, though.
It's a Light martial weapon. So depending on
I
what
can carry it.
type of cleric you are, yeah, I think you can use it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
if Musa can't, then
definitely my ranger
Gen,
can.
yeah, can definitely use it. But all right, Monday. I presume Brock's gonna
Yes.
be chopping at the roof for a second. What do you want to do while Brock's a chopping?
Hmm. I would like to. Oh, see, that's going to be difficult. Okay, I'll just keep it simple. I want to inquire. I'm going to ask one of the pirates. I'm going to say, we have a ship of our own. I know this isn't a ship, but I'm just saying we have a ship of our own. Do you think you guys could help us repair it at some point if we help you with the roof and do basically whatever you need?
He says, they definitely appreciates the help with the roof. He says, but that they themselves wouldn't be able to help you with the repairs. They said even they use the piers down the far end of town, which he said
That's
if your buddies went to talk to the harbor master, they probably already are taking care of that.
excellent. Okay, that's all we need to know, I guess. Yeah, good.
Uh,
Thank you.
he says that there are people around town he sure could use help. Just like they could. Um, you know, the different factions in the town. You could make the rounds and talk to them. Let's see, rumors. Um, yep, yeah, and they're just talking about things going on in the town. Since the the incident, a lot of them refer it to the heroes of Havoc County. But weirdly, despite the prevailing like negative attitude towards the heroes of Villageville, and their new nickname. Look at Trone go. Um, Barbarian.
Just
uh,
through the roof off.
they're even though people seem to be upset with the heroes, they seem to think it's awesome that they got one over on the capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pirates, uh, you know, don't have much use for the royals, for obvious reasons. Um, but all right. Um, Remy, how you doing over there, bud?
Down in a hole.
What happened?
I didn't check for traps.
um, so what would you like to do?
Hmm. Um. Well, I guess. Let me see. Am I able to? No.
Mm, mm,
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna just sit tight and hopefully my friends.
All right.
Yeah. There's nothing. Well, they'll notice that I'm gone. They'll notice I'm gone, and then they'll come looking for me.
Yeah,
And
totally.
yeah.
All right.
Also, quick question: if you have like resources on you from like opening up chests, can you build stuff with them?
Um, that's tricky. Like I'm down with you guys building like apparatuses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like when Abide built like the cannon tank, or like when Rooster built the boom barrel launcher, stuff like that. But like stairs, that's a little too game breaking. You know what I mean? Because like for example, right now, like the obvious solution is build some stairs out of here.
Well,
But
you could
I
also build just little planks, right, and stick them into the wall
right
to
if
get
you
like
if you had
leverage.
if you had like pitons or whatever little things to stick into the wall.
Yeah,
Um, what
true.
about what do you got in your spells? You got anything like any kind of like levitation, any kind of like shape rock or pass through
Mm,
earth or something like that, possibly?
gotta double check and look.
Let's I'll look with
You
you.
can go.
Do do do
You can wait.
do.
Well, right now I'm waiting for my friends because I'm still thinking of a
All right.
plan. So
I will look while Brock lets me know what they're doing.
So I look at the guard, the pirate that's up here, and be like, all right, I cleared out all your debris. So I don't know what you're
The-
going to do about the roof, but there you go.
He says, right? I
And
hope it doesn't rain.
might be a good idea to move the beds downstairs for now.
He's like, speaking of beds, it's getting late. If you two need a place for the evening, I don't know. Better than that's not the nicest place, but you know it's better than staying in an inn.
I appreciate it, but I prefer the comfort of a shady tree.
Trone, I'll catch up with you in the morning. Sorry, Brock, I'll catch up with you in the morning. I'm not gonna say no to a roof over my head.
There's no roof.
There is when you're on the first floor.
Fair enough. All right.
You do realize these are pirates, right?
That is a good point. This might not be the safest place to stay. But
Okay,
Go through
I go with Brock.
both of you give me a perception check as you're thinking
15.
about where you will sleep for the evening.
Oh my god, I got such horrible rolls tonight too. I mean, not with my bonus, but I mean, is it even gonna matter?
No, not really.
15.
But luckily, Brock has adapted an affinity for the Banana Man and notes that Banana Man has not been seen since much, much earlier in the day.
Hey, where's Mufasa?
I think it's Musa, and also I believe he went to the temple. Should we go to the temple ourselves?
Yeah, might be a great idea. Let's do that.
Lead the way.
Take it easy, pirate dudes.
They thank you. Nah. Marvel at the massive amount of resources that you just moved in their presence. But yeah.
Speaking of which, there's the parts to fix your roof.
uh, but yeah, if you folks want to just head that way, you want to ask along the way, anything you want to check things out. How are you folks going about finding your missing
I
friend?
ask if anyone's seen a banana man who is definitely not a pirate.
No, I mean, this is the Pele Bon'Onya Island of the two islands of the nearby faraway islands, or the Ugachaka Owimoe Islands, as they are known to the locals. This one definitely has the most bananas on it. So yeah, they've definitely seen bananas all over the place. Like
Okay.
every third pirate is a banana. That's
That's awesome.
this is the homeland of banana people, if I haven't made that much clear.
Didn't he say he wanted to go to the temple?
Yeah, why don't we just make our way to the temple? But totally in character for me to say, let's be wary of traps.
All right. All right. So as you folks make your way through town, keeping your eyes peeled, um, you note the giant staircase that leads up to the temple. About 2/3 of the way up, there is a giant hole in the steps.
Hey, Brock, it looks like there's something up there. We should go check it out, but be really careful. It doesn't look safe.
Cool. I run up the
Hello?
steps to the hole.
I sit down here.
Hello?
Everybody give me perception checks.
Nat 20.
All right.
I got
12.
8.
12. You got a
Eight.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. So Remy, from where you are, Musa can't hear anything, so you're just hello, just to anybody who
Hello?
might be out there. Knox, you faintly hear coming from a small hole in the stairwell, Musa's voice, and from up here by the hole, Brock, you are hearing their voice clear as a bell. And how would you like to go about remedying the situation, folks?
Well, I'm going to check to see if there's a safe way to peek into the hole right now.
So you're gonna check for traps.
Sure.
Give me a roll.
25.
Jesus. So you note that right about here on the stairs where the color changes, there's a false step. And stepping on that false step will set off the hinge plates and everything that cause the stairs to collapse in on themselves. But coming out of that hole, once again, as I was saying, is clearly Muse's slightly desperate tone. Syria, did you see that?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, is that your Musa?
Yeah.
What are you doing down there?
I took the wrong step and it broke the stairs and I fell down here. And then I got jumped by some skeletons.
Really?
Yeah, they weren't
Sorry,
very
I missed
nice.
that.
Yeah.
You need
I
help
took
out?
care of- I can't hop out. No, I can't. Rock is too slippery and steep.
Yeah, I got something for you. Here, I dropped my grappler down to him.
All right.
Should I make a grappler to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just make me an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Can I aid another on
I
this
got
check?
19.
Never mind.
Yeah, no need. Yeah, oh, I wanted to fish you out of there so bad.
Oh. Should I just float up, or
Yeah.
should I use a grappler?
You can float up, or you can use the grappler. I think it would be more
I wanna try
exciting
it.
to use the grappler, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to try that.
and I have your grappler, Tron.
I got it now. I just made one. I'll
Oh,
pretend he gave it
there
to
you
me,
go.
and then I'll get rid of it.
No, it's all right. Hey, power's back on for Rooster. Oh.
No.
No, it's too steep an angle. I think if you
Let's see.
hit
Hold on.
like maybe like right here where the balloons are instead of the board.
Here you go. Yeah.
Can I yell something up to them as this is happening?
Oh yeah, you can come right up if you want Monday.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Brock, you should go under the stairs and smash.
I could do that.
He can
I
just
have it, I
also
know.
fly out if he wants. But he's not
Yeah, I
actually
could just go like
stuck in
this.
there Monday.
Oh, my bad.
With my amazing
Foul points.
grappling skills, I made it out. Thanks, guys. I knew
with
you'd
your
come and save me.
yeah.
You'd be
but
like, "Where's that handsome banana?" And you'd realize I was missing.
You couldn't
Wait,
tell that was a
bananas
fake
can be
member.
handsome?
Of course, look at me.
that's
I have
that's-
this like look of like
specious.
trying to hide the disgust on my face.
I jump up to the next set of non-broken steps.
All right.
All right, I think we should check these steps before we move any further.
Perception checks.
Oh, and actually, the trap wasn't complete, failure because I found this cool machete. Look at this. Huh? Sparkles and everything.
That actually it looks awesome.
Yeah, it was just down there in a hole.
Yeah. I'm almost as cool as you, Brock.
Wait. If that's the case, don't check for traps. Let's just go, and if we fall into one, we'll get another cool thing.
This is-
If you guys want to actually hop down in the hole, those of you who haven't been down there and see what's down in the hole, you're welcome to. Not
This is where the original players of Caverns and Climbos go.
Yeah, that's the original playtesters down there. You guys are actually my second set. They never made it past the stairs, guys.
Oh, that's the guy who wouldn't start the bar fight with me that time.
Yeah, that's the guy down there. But all right. So as you ascend the top of the staircase, you are greeted by several small fountains with small bars of tallow-based soap on them. Apparently, this building used to house something very important. That it was important that you would wash your hands before touching. But that no longer seems to be the case. So whether or not you wash your hands is up to you.
Can't seem to use it.
I wash my hands.
I wash.
What? They won't let you use them anymore? Oh, you can still use
I
them.
wash my peels.
What? It's not letting me use it either. It gives me the prompt, but not the use. Lame. Good thing those comic books aren't here anymore. But yeah, this is the temple as you folks left it. I don't
Isn't that where we wanted to go over there?
know.
That building with the radar on top?
Yeah, that's the blunderbuss.
That's the spot.
They're not very friendly.
Yeah,
I'll get us in.
they seem to only want to communicate via their beach intercom.
Yeah,
Wait, there's someone I can talk to?
yeah, but they don't really.
Yeah.
They don't really take kindly to complaints. And if you
Yeah,
notice,
they are the most unreasonable people ever.
and then they threatened me with their cannons on their building.
Hey, Tron,
Alright.
give me
They
Tron,
just laughed at me.
Tron, give me an insight check.
That is a 10.
Brock says, I feel like it might be obvious, but have you tried not complaining?
Musa looks at Knox. Did you complain? Because I complained. But you said you know how to be friendly.
I tried. I was very friendly, and they laughed at me when I asked to get a newspaper to where we are, and they said it would be like 500 gold a month. It's outrageous.
All right, take me to where we need to talk to him. I'll talk to him.
All right.
All right.
Down on the beach.
Feel free to meander
go.
on down to the beach.
Don't watch. Those plants don't smell good.
Watch out for the stink plant. Stinky, stinky. Do 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 do. Oh, sorry. My bad. Everything's fine.
See?
Nothing.
You see? We didn't
That-
even complain yet. And they're
that
throwing
was-
stuff at us.
That was my bad. I'm sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right.
All right. So, how do I use this thing?
It has
that button right there.
yeah, push to talk.
Which one's the talk?
That button.
Oh, okay,
That button
cool.
right there.
Push the talk button.
Yeah. You push it and then
Yeah.
say something.
Hello? Anyone there?
Hey, thanks for calling the Daily Blunderbus. How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm just fine and dandy. Just having a wonderful newsworthy day. How about yourself, sir?
I got some news for you.
What's your news?
I start screaming at the top of my lungs into the phone saying if they don't open the door and let us in, I'm going to smash the walls with a pickaxe.
It says, you'll
Intimidate.
find these walls won't come down so easy, my friend. So they're made of titanium. We've been doing this for far too long to be intimidated by minor threats from somebody standing on a beach.
See? They're not very friendly.
All right, cool. Then I guess I don't know what to do with these photos I have to sell.
Hey, photos. What kind of photos are we talking here?
Oh, something about people who stole the sacred texts.
Stole the sacred text. That's old news. That happened weeks ago.
Yeah, I know where they are.
He says,
Got
I'll tell you what, why don't you come back sometime when you got some real news? Let me know when you know something about a politician, when you know something about illegal gambling rings or something like that. This isn't no crackerjack operation. We need front page news.
I just said, I know where they're staying.
The
The Heroes of Havocville.
the heroes of Havoc County,
Yeah, I know where they are.
the Dukes of Hazard.
Yeah. And their Uncle Jesse.
Yeah. All right. He says, all right, now you're talking. He goes, let me guess, though. They're pretty pricey.
Yeah, of course it's pricey. Nothing's for free. We're all pirates here, remember?
He said, not all of us are pirates. Some of us are news reporters from the 20s.
I don't exactly know what that means.
I didn't expect you to. So, he seems amicable to making some sort of deal. You're offering to trade up your other character's location for something? Does that just make sure I'm following?
Yeah.
Do I overhear this?
Yeah, you're all standing there for sure. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I would like to, I don't know if it requires a grapple check, but I'm gonna like rustle the thing away from Trone and be like, what are you doing right now?
All right.
Sorry, Brock, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, Brock, I will allow you to respond in any manner you decide. Why can't I see this cannon? Beep.
I'll grab something out of my hand. Having an adult conversation here.
He's almost getting us in the building.
But you can't just, we can't tell them where our friends are.
Yeah, we can.
But we could lie.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. Okay, I give him back the phone.
All right, so where do you want to meet?
He says, well, we're not going to meet anywhere. How about that? He says, I'll tell you what, you give me the information, I'll send one of my guys to check out. If it checks out, I'll contact you. How's that sound?
Yeah, see, I have an issue with that. You're having me do this over this talking device in a town full of pirates who could get that information while I'm saying it on the phone.
He says, this
I'm not
is a
stupid.
private line. Why do you think we have it out on the beach? He says, you see anybody
Yeah.
listening? Would you,
You don't
would you
think
think there's
people walk around
spies
the beach
behind the
too?
coconuts?
You don't think people can walk around the beach too? I saw some dude wearing a G-string over there.
He says, don't
I
you
mean,
worry
it-
about Gary.
I mean, just because
Oh,
they're
that's Gary.
coconuts, just because
That's
they're
Gary's
coconuts doesn't
beach,
mean you
and
can't
Gary is
hear.
cool.
I'm a banana.
Do, 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 do. All right. So, what do you folks want to do? There does not seem to be a reasonable means of entering the building itself. This guy does not seem to want to meet you, but he's happy to check into any information you want to give him.
Could I make a suggestion?
Absolutely.
It is 9:40. Perhaps we could think about this over a break and do the outros, but also I'm available to go as late as you guys want to. So it's up to you guys
Right
tonight.
on. I wouldn't mind taking a quick couple minute break, bio break for everybody if people need one. I wouldn't mind one myself, and I'd like to refill my coffee. But yeah, you guys think about that. I'll be right back, and we'll decide what we're doing after that.
Okay,
BRB.
I'm gonna do a bio too, and yeah, we gotta figure this out. How do we get in there?
If we make, is there some other kind of news we could make that would have to get them out?
Oh, I don't want to do evil stuff though. It's gotta be like if we create it, it's gotta be good.
Um, this these people seem to like tabloids, and maybe some kind of. Do pirates even have galas?
Possibly, I'm not entirely sure. But on that note, though, I really do need to BRB. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Right on.
All right. How many of you did I beat back here?
I'm still here.
Out.
Okay, I'm
Here
back.
too.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. All right. So, you folks are standing at the intercom, and another gentleman dressed in the attire of the day comes walking up, and he kind of looks at you guys, and he says, "Are you guys done with the thing, or are you still doing a thing?"
Oh, you want to use the thing?
Yeah, I wanted to use the thing.
Can I smash the thing with a pickaxe right now?
Um, I mean, that is an option.
Because wouldn't that force someone to come out and fix it?
Possibly.
It's smashing time.
I have seen this look in his eyes once before, and I know this doesn't end well. So I just say, hey, I walk away, and as I'm walking away, passing the guy who just asked to use it, I say, good luck, buddy. And I just walk casually away.
Oh,
Oh,
As the pickaxe connects with the device, the building retaliates heavily.
Yeah.
Um, so
see, very mean.
all right. Now to make a mad dash towards the building, and I'm going to scale the walls.
it will not work.
I'm with you.
The building is nigh impenetrable. Again, they have been putting up with pirate assaults, pirate incursions, pirate wars, pirate, you name it, for numerous years. Ever since
Yeah, but pirates always attack from the beach and the sea, not from above it.
or it's an impenetrable building, which is accustomed to people attempting to assail it in all types of manners, all types of ways that people probably haven't tried before, but then tried because of the very fact that no one had probably tried it before. But the building is on complete lockdown. It is impenetrable. And now the one means of making a contact with someone in the world that might be able to help you find answers that you're looking for has been removed. So, a bunch of people come out from buildings and whatnot. It's been a long time since they've heard the cannons fired from the blunderbuss. Somebody says, "I don't know what you did to piss off Scoops, but it must have been good." And yeah, what do you folks want to do around town?
I say we find a spot to kind of
I need a
make
drink.
a home base. I like that idea too. Guys, grab a
Alright.
drink.
You folks recall that on your way in, you saw a makeshift pubbery near to the wizard shop. It seems to be the converted downstairs of an apartment building, first floor apartment building. None of you are here during the incursion, but this was the building that had a spider thrown in it. It was a really big to do. But all right. There's your usual town folks around the bar. A bunch of people are murmuring about the cannon fire. A couple people are reading the most recent copy of the Blunderbus. And yeah, it's just pretty chill. It's about afternoon now, middle of the day. So, what would you folks like to get into?
With a singed beard, covered in soot, I walk up And I just look at the tavern keeper and I say, "The strongest slurp you got."
He's like, you certainly look like you need it. Give me one moment, sir. And he reaches behind the counter and pours you a tall one. Uh, if I can
Tell him
get
to
it
keep the
out of my
glass and leave me the
inventory.
bottle.
Nope, don't drink it, you goob. Yeah, give yourself a slurp, because my menu's too small to see. Um, but alright, so you order drinks. Remy and Knox, are you getting drinks?
Yeah,
Just
Yes.
finding a table? What's the plan?
I'm gonna drink a water. You have a lemon water?
Everyone in the bar looks at you.
I mean, I'm used to getting looked at. I'm a banana.
It's okay, buddy. We all know you think bananas can be handsome.
Um, let's see. Da-da-da-da-da.
I just looked at the minifig's reaction. Looked perfect for that.
Right. But all right. So you folks are here. You're in the bar. There's other patrons. What do you want to get into?
So I start talking loud enough to not only my companions can hear me, but other people in the bar.
All right.
So, how are we supposed to get these photos of that guy that's in the bugle?
It's a good question. They don't seem to care. I mean, I was thinking maybe we could maybe. I mean, they got to come out at some point, right? They can't have tons of food in there too.
Well,
They gotta go home from work. They just live there too.
I mean, that's a lot, but at the same time, I believe someone yelled that we must have really upset Scoops or whatever. So maybe we should just ask about this person, learn a little bit, and see if that gets us somewhere.
Yeah. What if we spread a rumor that Scoops smells really bad.
What would that be?
Maybe get him mad enough to like come out and do something about it, and then we could talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely follow the logic, but what if we literally just like ask the villagers what Scoop's deal is before we make a decision? Because then we might garnish some insight into why they're paranoid as they are.
Yeah, we could do that, and I'll go start spreading the rumors that he smells.
I was thinking about robbing a bank. Maybe some costumed idiot will come and stop me.
No, we can't. We cannot be. Did none of you listen to Monday? They looked pretty shaken up. Clearly, the way the party was acting before was too much for even Monday to handle, and they seem pretty scrappy. So I think we should really try not to do evil things.
I mean, you got
people
shot by
smell
a
better.
cannon. I'm pretty upset right now.
Yeah,
That's valid. Darn, I hate when you guys make sense.
calling him smelly is, it's not that bad. But we can find out if they're both the Scoops. Maybe it's something else. Maybe I don't know. He's really ugly. Everyone thinks he's ugly. We can spread that rumor too. Or maybe both. Maybe he's smelly and ugly.
What was that cat man's name again?
What?
The cat man, the one who
Con?
framed everybody.
Oh, Con? Is that right? Something like that?
What if he say he's like his right hand man or something?
Oh. Well, what if we said Scoops was calling out Con? Scoops was telling Con was smelly. I mean, hey man, I'm a banana. I don't have the best ideas sometimes.
All right. So, where are
We
we
should
at?
find the status on the ship. If the ship's fixed, we don't need to be here anymore anyway. I'm going to go meet up with the others who are getting the ship fixed, and I want to see what the progress is so far.
All right. Remy, what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna just sit here a bit and drink some of my lemon water and ponder
right.
about the day.
I'm gonna go with Brock and make sure he doesn't do anything insane.
Always a solid plan.
You see Brock pick up a barrel and just chuck it across the city as he watches the ship leave.
Immediately, not 2 seconds, we step out here and he's already doing crazy.
The
So,
boat's going somewhere. Boat just left.
You come out.
Wait. I've wanted to do this ever since Brock has been in this game. I walk slowly up to Brock. I put my hand down and I say, "Sun's getting real low."
How's that even mean?
It means you need to calm down, please. You're scaring everyone.
All right.
Oh, boat looks like it's coming back.
So the boat, is no longer at the end of the dock that you folks arrived at. But a quick survey of the area, you find that a strikingly similar ship, if not the Con Queso itself, is now down in the shipyard at the far end of town. Presumably, along with Con Queso, Abitus, and Guy. But you're chilling here Monday. What were you getting into with Knox?
I was just making sure. I'm just with Trone, being
Oh right,
trying to be
yeah.
a good friend and calm him down. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the boat is down the other end of town. Trone, is that your plan is to head there? I take it.
Yeah, head to the boat.
All right. Monday you're going with.
Yep.
All right, Remy. On your lonesome in the bar. Anything you wanna do? Anybody you wanna talk to? Anything you wanna try?
Oh, by the way. Hey, Knox. This might be more of use to you than me.
Maybe I'll do like
Thank you.
a listening check to see if I overhear anything.
All right.
Found him in this house.
Go
See
ahead.
what I can get.
Give me a roll.
A nat 20.
Ooh. All right. So people are still talking about the cannons having gone off. Periodically, old Harry Hank Henderson, aka Scoops, will fire off a warning shot just to remind people. But it's been a while since they've heard a full volley, and people are kind of curious what happened. And people are talking about how some big guy smashed the intercom, and going back and forth. But apparently, from the conversation, you kind of glean that most people have a lot of respect for Harry, even though at one point or another he's directly or indirectly talked poorly about every single one of them at one point or another. You know what I mean? They've all had their name in the paper for one reason or another, and it wasn't always flattering. But it's always wildly entertaining, whatever is written. And every once in a while, amongst all the articles that are absolute, just hogwash. There is that one that's actually the truth, but it's just buried in so much garbage that it's hard to find sometimes. But yeah, the talk of the town right now is the newspaper. So
So Musa just kind of interjects of some of the people and goes, so what's this guy Scoops' deal? Like, why is he just locked up in there?
he says that they haven't seen the anybody who works in the blunderbuss for years. Apparently, they've got everything they need inside. They've got their own like you name it, they've got it in there. Because one of the things the blunderbuss, the uh, owner and head editor wanted all of his reporters to like enjoy their jobs, have a good time. So there's like pinball machines in the hallways, and there's like automated convenience machines like all over the place, and all kinds of like all the most technologically advanced wonders in the world are all like in this place. Um, Coffee machines, printing presses, cotton gins, all the really high tech stuff.
Do they ever leave? Do they live there too?
Apparently, it's completely self sufficient. It's like a little biodome that they've created over time. Because a lot of their information comes from reporters who are already out in the field. It's just delivered by either like animal messenger or via scrying stones or some other magical means. So there's no need for the people who are inside to really leave, and there's no need for the people outside to go in. So yeah, everything in there is self-contained, and newspapers are airdropped uh, almost daily into
People
town.
allowed to leave?
As far as people know, yeah, it doesn't seem like the people who are in there want to be in there. It's apparently super cozy, and like again, they've got like video games and stuff, and like pinball machines, and like I heard they have an air hockey table too. So
And air hockey.
yeah,
That place sounds amazing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah.
So
But I mean,
yeah,
like, they live on the beach. They live there right by the beach. Do they ever get sun?
oh yeah, the whole place is windows, and if I understand correctly, they installed a beach at one point so they wouldn't have to walk so far.
Hmm.
Like I said, everything is for the convenience of the reporters in that place. I don't know. It's crazy.
Interesting. Um, how's this Scoops' hygiene? I hear he smells.
He says, "Oh, I haven't heard that myself, but I hear they have some kind of spa with like lavender bathwater or something there, like a jacuzzi or something. I forget. It's some. I don't,
Yeah,
he doesn't sound dirty.
I don't know.
He
I
sounds
heard,
like he wears a bow tie. Person, like if you ask me,
oh,
that's what I. Yeah, I would say he sounds like he wears a bow tie of some variety.
because I heard he doesn't like soap. And he kind of smells.
It's like
But you didn't hear that from me.
yeah. He's like, no, that's weird. Huh. But all right.
But all right, yeah, that's that the conversation kind of dies out, and Musa kind of just backs away like Homer Simpson into the bush style.
Right on. Monday and Trone, it is 10:04, but what would you folks like to do?
I would like to. Oh, we don't know anything you told Remy because we weren't with Remy, right?
Nope. All that is Remy information that your character does not currently have.
Correct. Okay, I will not act on any of it then. I would like to. I asked Trone. I'm like, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking the main reason we came here is to get the boat fixed. If the boat's fixed, we don't have to be here anymore. I don't care less about somebody trapped inside a biodome.
Yes, that's very true. Let's go check on the ship then.
All right. Just as you folks show up, Con Queso's walking out the front. He's got Guy with him. Abitus is mysteriously not present. And he says, I was just coming to look for you boys. They said they got probably another day worth of repairs to do, but then we'll be ship shape again. Says, what do you folks been up to this whole time? I looked for
Broke
you
the
at the
phone, got
inn,
shot
but I
with a
couldn't
cannon.
find you.
Broke an intercom and got shot with a cannon.
You got shot with a cannon. What'd you
Yeah, pissed
do?
me off. Broke a phone.
Must have been a really nice phone.
Yeah. Apparently the guy on the inside of the building over there didn't want to talk to us.
Scoops.
Yeah. Poops, whatever his name is.
Remy's spreading rumors already.
Yeah. He's like, that's curious. Usually, if you have something to sell him, he bites every single time.
Tried to,
Very.
but he didn't let us in to talk about it.
Oh no, nobody goes in. Here, let's walk back into town. We'll figure something out. Look at this place. It's just such a mess. Broken glass everywhere. Like, this would be such a beautiful beach if there wasn't broken glass everywhere.
I fixed this house.
Yeah.
You gotta throw the glass into the ocean so it becomes beach glass.
There you go. Yeah. Maybe they have a nice roped off area where people swim, so we can throw it there so they'll find it. All right. Who has steel picks? I need those back. Any tools you got from the workshop should be returned to the workshop, which currently I'm the workshop.
What about the guns that Trone found?
Nope. Any of the stuff from treasure chest, you're good. Just the pickaxe and the shovel, and that's your regular pickaxe, right? Yeah. Pew pew. Oh, that was so weird. Come back out here. Change your weapon. No, stand right there. Change your weapon. That was so weird, I swear.
I saw the flip too. It did it. I saw it too.
No, your face. Here, fire your gun. And then switch your weapon. Your face came off.
I saw that too.
All right, shoot the gun and then switch your weapon again. Don't turn, just shoot your gun. No, don't turn. His face came off. Nox's face came off. Ah! It's terrifying. All right. So did you guys want to keep going, or where are we at?
I actually have to go because I'm gonna get to bed.
All right.
Yeah, same here.
Steven just tuned in too. All right. So Con Queso brings you back into the center of town. Says we're going to get to the bottom of this. And as you get back into town, you folks note that Remy is still at the bar and just coming out of it, perhaps. But you all meet up again in the street. And
It's the best lemon water I ever had.
all right. Let's see. So yeah. I guess that's going to be it for tonight. You guys want to roll for initiative for the outro? I'll even let Trone go this time.
4.
16.
11.
Monday.
I'm Monday Olives, and you've been watching Caverns and Colombo every Tuesday night at the Long Tom Lounge from 8 to 10 p.m. what will happen next week? Nobody knows, not even us. That's the beauty of this game. Now remember, no matter how hard they try, bananas can never be handsome.
Some deep shade from Monday Olives.
I love you, Remy. I'm sorry.
As a very handsome banana, I find that very offensive.
And coincidentally, the next initiative is Remy, so you retaliate. Get him. Get him.
Well, as there's a saying in what is it in the Pele world, that you just have to turn. You know, if you get slighted on one side of the peel, you have to turn and offer the other side of the peel. And so, I don't retaliate. But I have to say I'm enjoying playing a banana. As always, it's always a great time here. You can catch me streaming Remy Lexington most days between 12 and 4, usually 2 to 4 or 12 to 2, around there. And sometimes at night, as some people have experienced, it's my dream streams where I whisper, because most of the time I have someone sleeping behind me. So yeah, unintentional Lego ASMR. So, but yeah,
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna just stand by. Bananas can be handsome.
Right on.
We'll find out next week on Game Day.
Yeah, find out next week. Can bananas be handsome?
And one more thing, I definitely gotta try to up my banana puns. I feel like I'm lacking right now.
Right.
I'm slipping. I'm slipping.
Like your puns could be a little more appealing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I'm Jing. All right. Thank you as always, Remy, for coming out. And yeah, like Remy was saying, everybody check out Remy's streams on Remy Lexington on YouTube. But that'll bring us to Trone, who didn't get to go last week because I had to do something else real bad. But tonight, the stage is all yours, sir. What do you got for us?
No worries. Hey, public service announcement. If you enjoy your cell phone or your telephones, do not get a barbarian mad when they're trying to talk on them. Because they will be retaliated against with a cannon and stand there and take it like a champ.
There you go. Down but not out.
But that being said, I was a little ill over the last week or so, so I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm going to probably try and restart the Warhammer streams again tomorrow around 8:15 in the morning till about 8:45, 9 o'clock for the Rogue Trader 40K. And then going to be working on a lot of Lego Fortnite stuff. I'm 23 away from being able to apply to be an Epic partner, and that is the end game.
Sweet. That's pretty cool. But yeah, everybody check out Trone's channel as well. A lot of good stuff on there, like you're saying, starting up a 40K live stream as well. But yeah, I didn't mention it earlier, but also Monday has a channel as well, Monday Olives, also on YouTube. But I think that's going to be it for the night. Join us next week as we hopefully question Harry Hank Henderson, aka Scoops, the news reporter.
AKA Triple H.
Triple H, that's right. Instead of Triple J. Yeah, and hopefully we'll figure out a little more of this mystery and unlock a few more of these riddles. But I'm Long Tom. This has been the Long Tom Lounge in Caverns and Colombos every Tuesday night. And as always, thank you, chat, for coming out and checking it out. And Abide and Rooster have been in the chat all night, chatting it up with you folks. Check out their channels as well. They're both on brief hiatuses from the game, but hopefully will be rejoining us soon. And I think next week we're actually going to have a guest. So make sure to tune in for that. And yeah, maybe the guest has the answers. But yeah, that's it. So say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers.